Okay, this is a really neat question. It's not as wordy as some of the other questions, but there's still a lot going on, and it really highlights how useful it can be to draw a model. So, Nancy had one third as much money as Ben. Lucy had $20. Now, just ignore, don't worry about the fact that it's dollars. You could think about it as pounds if you wanted, but Lucy had $20 more than Ben. They had $132 altogether. How much did each of them have? Now, up to now, we've had questions that have said where someone has got 3 times or 4 times or something times as many as somebody else. And this time it's the other way around. We're told that Nancy had one third as much money as Ben. And you have to think about what that means. Okay. And what that means is that Ben has 3 times as much as Nancy. Let's see if we can draw that out to make that clear. So we're going to have a bar for Nancy, we've got Ben, and we've got Lucy. So let's start with Nancy. And she's going to have the basic unit. So this is what Nancy has. Okay. And then we've got Ben. Now, Nancy has a third as much money as Ben, which means that Ben has 3 times. Now, let's show why that works and why that means the same thing. Right, so this is Ben's bar. This is what Ben has, okay? And you can see that Ben's bar is split into 3 equal portions. So each of these is a third. And that's what Nancy has. What Nancy has is the same as one third of Ben's portion. Does that make sense? Okay, hopefully it does. Now, so we've got this bit of information captured. We've got what Nancy has. Okay, we've got Nancy, we've got Ben. Okay, what we told about Lucy. Lucy had $20 more than Ben. Okay, now, so we know that Lucy, so we're going to draw the same as Ben, all right, because we like wherever we can put in these equal parts, that's really helpful. So now this is where Lucy has the same as Ben, but Lucy also has this extra $20. Now, I don't know how big that is compared with these parts. It doesn't matter. It's just we know that this is not the same as these parts here. I'm going to put in that number there, 20. Okay. I could even put a different color there. All right. But you don't need to. I'm just imagining if you were doing this with pencil and paper. But this is this extra 20 that is not part of these equal parts. All the other blocks are equal to each other. And that's important for you to realize. Okay, what else are we told? Well, we've captured that bit. They had $132 altogether. That means that this whole model, okay, has a value of 132. Now, how do we work out what each of these parts is worth? Wouldn't it, it's a shame that we've got this extra bit here, isn't it? Because if we didn't have this extra bit and we knew the value of all of this, then we would be able to work out the value of each part. This extra bit's annoying, isn't it? So let's imagine if we took it away. If we take away this 20, we have to take it away from here as well. So 132, take away 20. Okay, that is going to give us 112. Okay, that is the value if we take this bit away. So I'm going to imagine I'm taking away that 20, and that is going to give me this value of 112. Okay, what is 112 the value of? Well, it's all of the bits that are left if I ignore this 20, and that's these equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 equal parts. So 7 parts equals 112. So if I divide 112, if I divide that by 7, I'm going to get the value of each of those parts. And 112 divided by 7, that is 16. So I'm going to, I can put 16 in all of these. I don't need to, I'm just showing you to make sure it's as clear as possible. Okay, so now what are we asked? Let's go back to the question. I think we've captured all of the information. We are asked how much did each of them have? Well, let's have a look at Nancy. What did Nancy have? Well, she had 16. Okay, so I'll put in the sign for she had $16. What did Ben have? Well, he has got 16. He's got 16 times 3, okay, which is, okay, that's 48. So that's $48. And what has Lucy got? Well, she's got the same 16 times 3, hasn't she? So she's got 48 and plus the 20, okay, which is 68. So that 68 is how much the Lucky Lucy has. Okay, and that's it.